What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Uncle T's Ranch, baby. Hey, today's topic, I'm going to be talking about business. So, y'all better pay attention, all right? Now, if you guys are tired of paying taxes, if you're tired of paying high gas prices, you're tired of even high grocery prices, guess what? Run your life like a business. This is how you do it. Get rid of that credit card, number one. Get rid of your credit card. Get rid of your daggone credit card. Nobody should ever have a daggone credit card. You shouldn't be borrowing money from nobody. You need to get yourself a business bank account. Get yourself a business bank account. PayPal. Get yourself a PayPal for Business bank card. That's what you do. PayPal is going to offer you, after you get that card, pretty much a debit card reader. Buy that debit card reader. That debit card reader is pretty much your cash register. It's your portable cash register. What do you see over there at Walmart? A cash register. A debit card machine. Huh, there you go. PayPal's going to be making their money off of you, 3%, pretty much for every transaction that you do on that debit card. Now, here's the deal. You're going to go ahead, do your passions to make money, okay? If you like to play music, go out and street busk, make some money. Have that debit card reader out and go ahead and have people pay you on that debit card reader. It's going to go straight into your PayPal for Business bank account. If you have a job, if you want to stop paying taxes at your job, you can quit your job and still stay at your job at the same time. Here's how it works. Go back into your tax forms and write exempt. Write exempt. All the money that you make pretty much is not yours. You're basically jobless and you're broke. Wait a minute, I have a job, I'm making money, how am I broke? Simple, you're broke because you're not working for that corporation. You are working for your corporation. You're volunteering at that job that you're currently at. You're volunteering to fundraise to give money to your company. You're nothing more than a volunteer. You're nothing more than a fundraiser. You can keep your job and quit at the same time. Every time you go out and buy groceries, use that business debit card. Those groceries are a tax write-off. Every time a grocery store or a fast food joint buys food, they get a tax write-off at the end of the year because that food is a business expense. McDonald's, how do you think they make so much money? Why do you think their stocks are so high? The reason why is because they're making a shit ton of money. Because they're saving money. They don't pay for those burgers. They don't pay for those ingredients. They don't. Because the government gives them their money back. The IRS has no choice but to sit there and actually give them their money back because that is a tax write-off. Those burgers are a tax write-off. It's a business expense, which means your grocery bill is a business expense, which means it's a tax write-off. Those groceries are a tax write-off. The gas in your car becomes a tax write-off because when you go back to the car dealership, if you actually don't own your car yet, you go back to that car dealership and you actually put the name of your business on the document. You trade that car to your business, which means your car now becomes a business expense, which means it's a tax write-off. You no longer own your car. You can own your car and not have a car at the same time. Do the same thing with your apartment. Your apartment is no longer your apartment. You have an office. That's your office right there. Your apartment, your house, that's your office. Keep them receipts every time you pay rent. Give that to the IRS, they'll give you your money back. Pretty much. They're going to say, well, wait a minute, this is your apartment. Nope, that's my office. Well, where do you live? I'm homeless. Well, wait a minute. How are you homeless? You live over here. Nope, I'm homeless. My company is actually renting that apartment building. Is renting that house. Pretty much. You can be homeless and still stay inside your house at the same time. Uncle T is bad, baby. Uncle T is bad. Uncle T dropping knowledge on you, baby. Run your life like a business. Everything you purchase is a tax write-off. But you got to use that business debit card, though. You say, well, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me, Uncle T, I can buy anything that I want? Yeah, literally, you can buy anything that you want. It's all a tax write-off. Well, wait a minute. What if I actually, buy my wife like a nice dress or something? That's a tax write-off. Keep that receipt. That's a tax write-off, bro. Keep the physical receipt because you got physical proof. And then you have digital proof because you have analytics on your PayPal app. Just like everybody who does business, the banking or regular banking. If you have an app for the bank that you currently have, guess what? You get monthly statements. You have the digital receipt and you got the physical receipt. You take that shit straight to the IRS and say, hey, I bought this for my secretary, not my wife, my secretary, not my girlfriend, my secretary. Well, hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. How does that work? Uncle T, how does that work? Simple. You have a job, right? You got a job uniform, right? Guess what? You get a tax write-off when you actually, let's say, own a franchise like, let's say, McDonald's. You got to buy uniforms for all of your employees. When you buy your wife a nice dress, that is not a gift. That is a work uniform. You got to buy your secretary/wife a nice job uniform. Imagine how that's going to change your marriage. Imagine how that's going to actually change your relationship with your girlfriend. Your girlfriend's going to be happy. How come you keep taking me shopping and buying me all this nice shit? Don't worry about it, baby. It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Well, wait a minute. How all of a sudden did we just randomly just come up with all this money? Like you just keep throwing money around. Yeah, honey, but we're broke. What you mean we're broke? Baby, we don't own anything. But what you mean we don't own anything? Well, we own nothing. But I own a business. But my business owns everything. My business owns that dress that you're wearing. My business owns them shoes that you're wearing. Oh, imagine when you run your life like a business, boys. Oh, if you're married, guess what? You listen to what I'm saying to you. Your wife will never win shit inside of a divorce battle. She'll never win anything because she doesn't own a damn thing. She doesn't own anything. Your business does. You started your business, and it's yours. You own what? Nothing. So in a divorce battle, what is she going to get during the divorce? Nothing. You don't own anything. You don't own your car. You don't own your house. You don't own anything that you have. Because your company owns it. You work for your company. You work for somebody else, but you also work for yourself. You work for the man. You work for yourself because you are the man. Nobody can ever beat the man unless the man wants to beat himself. And why the hell would you want to do that unless you're watching Pornhub jacking off or something? You know? Bam! Uncle T had to make a joke on that one, man. I don't know. That just came out of nowhere like an RKO. Bam! Chee-chee! Now, back to business. If you run your life like a business, everything you buy becomes a tax write-off. It's a business expense. So you get your money back at the end of the year. Now, there is, I think, like 3 or 4 quarters in a tax year. So you don't got to wait till the end of the year to actually get your taxes back, or to get your money back pretty much. You don't have to. You can actually get your money back at least 4 times a year, or 3 times a year, 3 or 4 times, can't remember. But one other thing, you guys figure that out for yourself. Get online and actually find out how many tax seasons are actually in a tax year. There's not just one. Everybody thinks that there's one, but there's multiple. Now, here's the deal. Do not go to a tax preparer. Do not go to a tax preparer. If you're married, I'm going to tell you right now, this is forever going to change your marriage. Seriously, when your wife sees how much money you can just fling around pretty much, she's going to be like, damn, this is some good shit. This is some good shit. My husband buys me anything that I want. So long as he can afford it, he doesn't hold back. Took me out on a 5-star date. Took me out to the nicest restaurant in town. You get your money back. Why? Because that's a tax write-off. Because that's not a date for your wife. That is a business expense. That's a business banquet. You get your money back. Ooh, bam. There you go. You and your wife go ahead and let the kids stay at the house. You go take your wife to a nice hotel. You and her go ahead and just frolic around that hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Like you did when you first met. You know what I mean? Go ahead and dick your wife down pretty much. And let her go ahead and feel like a woman again. You know what I'm saying? She'll be a lot happier for it. She'll probably even want to quit her job too, nigga. Before you know it, you got a happy wife at home. Happy wife, happy life, baby. That saying is true. Now, when you buy clothes for your kids, you actually get that as a tax write-off too, because since you're running your life like a business, hey, every business actually has work uniforms. Every time your kids go to school, hey, you got to buy them new clothes every year. Ooh, those clothes are work uniforms. That's work gear. Now, I said don't go to a tax preparer. Get your wife to do the taxes. If you're married, you're fucking lucky. Seriously, you're kind of lucky, like you really are. If you got a girlfriend, it's even better, okay? Get your girlfriend to actually do the taxes. And the reason why you get your girlfriend to do the taxes is because women are better with numbers. When your wife sees all the numbers and sees how much money you guys are gonna get back from everything that you've ever purchased, she gonna be happy. She gonna look and say, damn, we gonna get, shit, we get $10,000 in the next couple of months. Baby, $10,000. She gonna like that. She gonna like that. What do you think women love to ask about when they get divorced? How much do I get in alimony? Women are better with numbers. That's all they concern themselves with. Numbers. You want to save your marriage? Run your relationship like a business. Run your life like a business. Then you can spend as much money as you want and then get all that money back from the IRS. You ain't got to pay no more taxes. You ain't got to worry about your wife going around spending all your money because you ain't got no money, nigga. You're broke. Whenever your wife wants to go out and go buy some clothes, you don't give her no daggone credit card. Like I told you, I think in the beginning, you better chop that credit card up. Nope, you better give her that business debit card. Baby, use this. You're going shopping to buy some new shoes, and then go buy this. Go use this to buy that shit. Before you know it, if you actually end up, by the way, getting divorced, guess what? Your wife doesn't get anything. She doesn't get anything in the divorce battle. And the reason why she doesn't get anything is because you don't own anything. Your business owns everything, which means your wife or your now soon-to-be ex-wife loses everything because all the clothes you bought her, guess what? That's a work uniform. Do you get to keep your McDonald's work uniform when you get fired? No, you don't. Think about that. Think about that. Run your life like a business, boys, and your wife can't screw you over. Your girlfriend can't screw you over. Think about that. There should only be 2 types of cards inside of your house. 2 types of cards. And one of them ought not to be a daggone credit card. you better chop that shit up. You should have a business bank card and a regular debit card. You as the man should have yourself a business debit card. Your wife should have a regular debit card. That way you and your wife can swap money together using PayPal. Your wife needs a little bit of money. Send her some money from your PayPal app, from your business account, and just go ahead and transfer her some money whenever she needs it. Your wife is no longer your wife. She's your secretary. She wants some money, you tell her what to do. You tell her what to do pretty much. Baby, I need you to do this. I need you to crack these numbers. I need you to find out how much money I spent this month on groceries, on buying shit for the kids, and buying shit for you. Take all them receipts and you crack all these numbers. Your wife is going to make a spreadsheet, or you make one for her, and then she'll put it all inside the computer, and she'll be able to calculate every last little thing. That's what you have your wife do. You have her actually go ahead and find out how much you guys are actually going to get back from the IRS. Now, I said don't go to a tax preparer. Get your wife to do it. Get your wife to do that shit. Get your girlfriend to do that shit. If you're a single man, you definitely, if you're listening to this, if you're a single man like me, you build your life like a business. I run my life like a business. Everything that I buy is a tax write-off. I don't pay taxes. I'm tax exempt. I need a girlfriend, though. I need a girl to sit up over there and crack all these daggone numbers for me. I ain't got time to deal with numbers. I'm a man. I'm better with words. Why do you guys think I don't show my face on here, man? I'm better with words. I like to speak. I don't want to deal with numbers. It's one reason why I need a woman. Shit, women are much better with numbers. I sucked at math class when I was growing up. Shit, wish I had a girlfriend to sit up over there and cheat for me on my freaking math class. Women are better with math. Think about it, boys. Did you really excel at math? No, you didn't. You fucking sucked. You probably were better at sports, PE, physical education. Yeah, all the boys loved that shit growing up. I did. I loved PE. Loved that shit. I hated math class, though. Hated it. Hated it. The girls loved it, though. Why? Because women are better with numbers. Get your girl. Get a girl to do that shit for you. Okay? If you want to stay with your wife, but you're thinking about getting divorced, you can keep your wife and still get divorced. You definitely want to get divorced. I'm going to tell you that. You can keep your wife and still get divorced. Well, wait a minute, Uncle T, how the hell does that work? Simple. You just go to the courthouse and say, you know what? We don't want the government inside of our relationship no more. Because that's what that marriage document is. That marriage document is basically a stamp on your marriage. You are no longer the man in your relationship. The government basically owns your marriage. And they practically damn near own your fucking kids. That's why I say run your life like a business. You want the government to be the CEO of your life? Or do you want to be the CEO of your life? Do you want the government to be the COO of your life, the chief operating officer of your life? Or do you want to be the chief operating officer of your life? You better go ahead, tell your wife, hey, baby, we got to go ahead. We got to, get divorced. But baby, but why we got to get divorced? No, baby, we're still going to be together. But we need to get the government out of our relationship. We need to cut that shit off because we're only married on paper. I already love you, baby. But why does the government have to know what's going on in my marriage with you? It's none of their business. You want to save yourself from actually getting screwed over in a divorce battle? In a custody battle too? Run your life like a business. You run your life like a business. Because if you do that and your marriage is fucked up, you can go ahead, do what I told you to do earlier. And pretty much what you can do is go to court and just watch your wife, your soon-to-be ex-wife, get pissed off because the judge is going to realize you don't own shit because your company owns everything. You don't own anything. She's going to ask, what do I get inside of the divorce? Well, how much do I get in alimony? You don't get anything. Why not? Because he doesn't own anything. Well, wait a minute. No, he has this nice car. He has this nice house. That's not his house. Huh? What you mean it's not his house? Wait a minute, honey. You've been lying to me all these years? No. The judge is going to have no choice but to look and say, hey, he doesn't own this house. The company that he owns this house. He doesn't own anything. But wait a minute. We're married, though. We started the... I'm his wife. We started the business. Nope. He started the business without you. So he owns the business. He owns nothing. He just owns the name of a business. Pretty much, you gotta buy the name. You gotta buy the business, honey, if you want everything. Do the math on that, boys. Your wife in a divorce battle would have to buy everything from you if you run your life like a business. Just like when somebody quits their job, pretty much, what do they get? What do they leave with when they quit their job or they get fired? Do you walk away with the work uniform? No, you don't. All them clothes that you bought your wife, she doesn't walk away with them clothes because that's a work uniform. The car that you bought for, hey, guess what? Yeah, so long as you're actually not like in my house, not in my business, guess what? You don't get to drive that car. Bam, Uncle T got it. What happens when you actually want to, I don't know, get rid of your business? Somebody wants it. What do? They give you money for it. They give you money for it. Your ex-wife would have to buy everything. She'd have to buy every last thing from you, which means she gets all the shit, but you get all that freaking money. Run your life like a business. Run your life like a business. You'll save your marriage. You'll save your kids. Hey, guess what? What about a custody battle, actually? You know, somebody might actually want to know about that. Here's what's going to happen in a custody battle if you run your life like a business, right? Here's what's really going to happen, okay? The kids are going to be employees. Since you own the business, technically, you're just firing one of your employees, your wife. You get to keep your kids, though, because the kids, pretty much, they're good workers. I'm keeping my kids because they're my workers. I pretty much sustain my life with these little dudes and these little girls. Pretty much. This secretary of mine, she is fucking up. So she's got to go. Do the math on that. Run your life like a business and you'll never get screwed over. One thing that you never do, though, when it comes down to running your life like a business, don't ever get a lawyer. You don't need one. So long as you as a man knows how to run your life the way in which you want it, hey, everything is going to work out fine. You live your life the way you want to. You don't need no daggone defense lawyer. You already got the best defense lawyer. You have God Almighty up above. You let God figure it out for you. You talk to God. Let God be your public defender. Let God be your divorce lawyer. Pretty much run your life like a business, pretty much. And don't tell your wife. Don't tell your girlfriend. Get yourself a business debit card, pretty much, and pretty much start making money off of your passions on the side of your job. You know, you got your job, you know what I mean? But hey, like I said, I think I mentioned it earlier. If you're a guitarist, hey, go out there and be a street busker or something. Go fly out to freaking Nashville, bro. Go take that debit card reader that you actually got. And pretty much people say, oh, I don't have cash on me. I got a debit card reader right there. Okay, bam. Sit up over there, give you a $5 tip. Bam. And of course, they'll be dropping you cash, but the thing is, you're still broke. How am I broke? I'm making money. Because everything that you're actually gaining is not an income. That's how you get a tax write-off. It's not an income. It's actually you raising money for your company so that your company can keep on going and flourishing. Pretty much. That's it. You buy a new guitar, that's a tax write-off because it's a business expense. You like music? Okay, go up over there to the local bar and pretty much have them pay you on your business bank account, your business debit card. How? With your debit card reader. That's how. You tell them, hey, swipe right here. Let me go ahead and put in the amount that I'm asking for. You want me to play up over here? pay me on this. Plain and simple. Run your life like a business, boys. Run your life like a business and you'll never end up screwed. When you get yourself a woman, you'll never get divorced. And the reason why is because that woman is your secretary. If you are married and you get divorced, you can still stay married. Stay married, but still get divorced. But how does that work? Simple. You just get divorced on paper. You get divorced on paper, but you're still with your wife. You just kicked the government out of your business. That's pretty much how you do it. You think I'm lying? Nope. Uncle T don't lie. God said it in the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not lie. And Uncle T don't lie, bitch. I don't. Why would I want to lie to you guys? It's not fair to you. It's not fair to you at all. The government lies to you all the time. Shit. I want you boys to grow up and actually be strong. I want you to grow up to be men. If you're already a man, you can be stronger. You can be even stronger. This is what I do here at Uncle T's Ranch, baby. Building people. Strengthening people. Giving people sound wisdom and knowledge to grow and build the best life that they can build. God gave us this beautiful world. It's still His. He lets us live in it. But wherever we go in this world, we get to rule wherever we stand. You got to stand strong. You got to stand tall. Just like me, Uncle T, coming at you with that one brave, LOG, I see.